Hi, Harmeet. Hello. Mm, can you hear me? Hello.
If we can hear.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let me wait a few more minutes for I think Sirisha and Harni are pending. Mahesh as well. Let me call them. Yeah, everyone are here. So let me share my screen. So in the last class, I mean before last week, we have seen about the formula fields as well as validation rules, and we have seen how to use the advanced formulas. I hope you all remember We have also seen the concept of roll-up summary fields, which we will use on the objects which have a relationship. Which relationship? Do you remember? Roll-up summary fields. Sarisha, do you remember?
Yes.
Roll-up summary fields we will use on which objects?
Uh, Master
Yeah,
relationships.
the master objects. So these all things we have seen before last week. As last week we don't have the class. So now I have told that to look into the one of the video that I have shared. I mean, I have shown on the class as well, like introduction to the web development using HTML. If you have seen that, it's okay. If not, then we will discuss today. If you have seen and you have any issues or if you have any questions on that, then also let me know. We will discuss on that. Okay. So officially, like we are starting the programming from today. One side of program. Okay. As I told, there will be two sides like front end and back end, like UI and the back end controller programming. The controller programming mostly depends on the Apex, which is a Java like programming language, and that is the back end. I mean the controller programming, and the front end, which is JavaScript and LWC, Visual Force. These are the front end technologies that will be used in the front end in Salesforce. So, to understand JavaScript, we highly recommend one should know how to use HTML, how to have like how to use the HTML, as well as how to write a CSS code. So those two things are also mandatory when you want to learn JavaScript or any JavaScript related front end technology like LWC or Visual Force. So these two are also important like HTML, CSS. Now I hope everyone have Visual Studio Code on their laptops. Yes. Okay. Just give me a minute. Let me. Mm, Are you able to see my screen? Okay. This is the this is document and this is the class which we are going to discuss today. Now, just leave this title and the class 13. That's the title for the previous batch. And today our class is like our class 6, we can say. So if you want to know HTML or CSS or JavaScript, first we have to know how the web works, like how the website works or the how the web works actually. So when we say how the web works, there are like 8 things that we need to understand. Like terminology. Suppose we are going to use any software or any application or even any laptop or mobile, you need to have a knowledge on few terminology. Like if you want to use the software, you need to have the language, like you need to have some uh, terminology uh, in your brains that means what is what, like that. It's a definition for the particular word, like that. So if you say web, so web means it consists of many individual parts. In the whole web, we have many individual parts. Like if you say the basic things or basic terminology, if you see, one is website, the other one is client, then there will be browser and server. One is web browser and web server. And there will be something called as domain name, or we say web address. Also, there will be IP address. We will see what these all individual are. Okay, domain name and our web address we say, and there will be something called as IP address. Also, there is something called as DNS, which is a domain name system. And finally, we have web pages. So, what are we? We are client actually. We are client, and web server is a place where our Salesforce code is residing, and website or web pages is something which we are building, the coding HTML or JavaScript you do, right? That will be on this, that will be nothing but a web pages. A multiple web pages put together forms a website. So we'll see the diagram, then you'll understand more clearly. Then we'll go to the definition. So here is the one, here is some, let us say here is the like overview, the architecture. Let's say this is something architecture. Okay. Now, in this architecture, if you see here, you are a user. Okay, you are a user, and this is a browser. This is a browser. A browser in the sense that may be a Google or Safari or Microsoft Edge. So whatever, this is a Chrome browser, or let us say. Now you open this browser and type some URL, right? Suppose you want to go to Facebook, you will type www.facebook.com. Or if you want to open some Times news channel, news website, then you'll type www.timesnew.com. So this is something URL which you're gonna enter. When you enter this URL, what you see, this you see, this you won't see. These all things you won't see. Okay, this all you won't see. But what you can see on the browser, on the Chrome, is a website opening for you. Okay, but in the background, behind the scenes, what is happening? When you type this URL is nothing but some kind of like a request sent to a server called DNS server. Okay, DNS server. Now, so from this DNS server, we will get to the main server. We'll get to the main server where the actual code resides. Okay. Now, from this, what happens is when you send the request here, the page, the HTML or JavaScript, whatever the code will be at this point. Now, this code will come as a response. You requested, okay, you requested a URL and you got a website as a response. Okay, you requested here, then you got a response here. Okay. But behind the scenes, what happened? This URL is getting hit to the DNS server. From the DNS server, to the actual server. Then in the actual server, the code is resigning, the website. This is a website. Website is nothing but a software or application or some kind of code, right? So that code will be in this server. This code will, this URL will hit this server and open this website. So this will happen in the background. But what you actually see the website, not this all things, DNS server. This all is none of our business. What you see, you open a Google or browser or some kind of browser, then you enter the URL and you see a website. Now, we will see definitions. So, if I talk about a website, what I can say, a website is a collection of publicly accessible interlinked web pages. Suppose, one second, where is my Chrome? So, this is my browser. I enter .com. Let's say I enter this one. No, this timesnow.com is not there. Okay, let me open our local channels or salesforce.com, Sakshi.com. Okay. If I open Sakshi.com, suppose if I open a Sakshi.com, I got one website open. Okay. A page, we call it as a page. Okay. Now, if I click on this drop down, I enter Hyderabad, then again another page will open, another page. Or if I click somewhere here English, then another page will open. Okay. This is nothing but interlinking of multiple web pages put together, and this togetherness, when we keep at one point, nothing but a website. Are you getting my point? Suppose, see, now if I leave this one, again, if I click on this one, if I click on Nirmal or Telangana and second, if I Sangareddy, so I can open multiple pages. But if you see here, this URL is same here. Okay, this main URL, the base URL is same here. Now it will change to Telangana afterwards, or I can click on Andhra Pradesh, or I can click on cinemas. But the base URL is same. Now this base URL through which you can access this web page is nothing but a website URL. Now these are individual pages. These are individual pages. Are you getting my point? So these individual pages put together and given to us as a website. Now, how can I open this website? I need a browser like a Chrome or Safari. Then I need to enter the URL, and to enter the URL, then I can access it. Okay, then I can access it. So how to build this such website, we'll see. But just understand that website is not a single thing. A website will be like a group of interlinked web pages. Each this one thing is nothing but one page. Okay, a web page we call. Now, so websites can be created and maintained by individual or a group, means we can create our own website. That's what it is telling. So Wikipedia is a website where you can find information on almost any topic. Sakshi.com is a website where I can find a news regarding to multiple places. I can navigate between the places in this way. Okay. Okay, Telangana, cinema. So like that. So like this, I can open any number of pages in this website through this URL. That's nothing but website URL. Now, client. Now what is client? Okay, you are opening a web page. You are using, okay. You are client to this website now. This laptop, which I am using, my laptop to connect to this server and get the website, that is nothing but I am a client. Okay. If you are using this website in your mobiles, nothing but you are the clients from your system or from your mobile. You are hitting this URL in your browser through your internet and getting the website. So it's very simple. Client is nothing but you are the client. Okay. You are the client. So in the context of the web, a client is a computer application like a web browser. Means we have a web browser, right, in our system that runs on user's local computer. Means in our computer, there is a Chrome or some other web browsers. So that are running on our local computers or some other device, maybe tab or mobile, and connects to a server to access a web service. See, without internet, can I access? So I need internet, right? So I need internet to access. So, and if internet is enough, no. There should be server, web server somewhere which is hosting this Sakshi.com website. And there needs a browser. In my laptop, I can't open Notepad plus plus. I can't open Notepad plus plus and type dot Sakshi.com. Okay. If I type here and enter also, nothing is gonna happen. I need a browser. I need a browser like a Chrome or Safari to open this. Okay. That's why we say we are the clients or our systems browsers like whatever we are using are nothing but treated as a client. Google Chrome is a web browser that acts as a client when you use it to visit any website like Sakshi.com, Facebook.com, YouTube.com, whatever. Now, web browser, this you know. This only we are talking mostly about. Web browser is nothing but a Mozilla Firefox or Firefox or I mean like Google or Chrome. So like this, multiple web browsers are available. A web browser is a software application used to access the internet. It retrieves, presents, and traverses information resources on the World Wide Web, WWW. So that is a World Wide Web means nothing but it's like a internet. In the internet where we can communicate, we can get the data, we can present the data only if we have a browser to connect. Whatever the browser, not Notepad, not something else. Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. Such browsers needs to have in our systems to connect. That is they are nothing but web browsers. They are, if they are on your local system, they are nothing but clients, and you are the clients. Now, web server. This is the main thing. Web server is a computer system that stores mainly you see that stores, processes, and delivers web pages to the clients. Suppose here there are multiple servers which host data, which hold data or the we say web pages, which is nothing but generally it will be HTML and JavaScript codes. So if they host this and with the internet, they are sending their data whenever we request the data, like we request something, if they are sending response from the servers to the client system, whether laptop or mobile to the client system, then these are nothing but web servers. Okay, web servers. So web servers is a computer system. It is nothing but a computer system that stores, processes, and delivers web pages to the clients. It responds to requests. When it will send the response, suppose if I open the Sakshi.com, if I won't click anything, if I won't type anything in the search bar, do I get a response? If suppose I open this one, right? If I just click on this, I only see this Google, nothing else. If I want to see something, then I have to request something. This is nothing but a search bar. So in this, I need to request. So then only a website or web page will open. This web page is nothing but which is a response which we are getting from the web browser, sorry, web server when we request using this URL. Okay. There should be always a request to send to get a response. That response will be in the form of a website. And from where we are getting this response? From the web server. It responds to requests from browsers and can deliver content like HTML pages, images, and other types of any media. Like YouTube, if you consider, even videos are hosted on the server, in the YouTube server. And whenever we type any, so if we search anything on the YouTube, that whole data will be transmitted. And in the YouTube, you are going to see the data as a video. You got a video. Okay. If you consider Facebook and Instagram, we can see videos and images and content, anything. So like that. So where we are getting these all from the web server. Web servers are hosting this data and the HTML pages and some JavaScript code. They are sending to us as a response. When we type a URL or when we use their websites on our browsers. Is it clear till now? Any questions?
Sir,
Satvik, you are asking something?
yes, sir. So, may I know the difference between web browser and web server?
Web browser and web server. Okay.
Yes.
1 second. So this is me. Okay. This is you. You have a computer and suppose this is Priyanka. She's also owning a computer. Now there is a website which is hosted in my computer. Okay, website. Okay, website. The HTML code, and even HTML code and even the images. Okay, the images, anything data with our data or the code is on my system, is on my computer. Okay, now you need to connect to me and you need to like type some URL to connect to me. Okay, like facebook.com, you have to use like www.sfkc.salesforceacademy.com. Then so you say I will send you the web page or in the images or videos. Now if you are connecting or if Priyanka is connecting, whoever connects to me and requests some data, then I will send them their data, right? First, now how you connect to me? How you will connect to me? Like you have a laptop. So you have a laptop. I say just to go to the website and go to the any Google or something and type a URL. Okay. If I say you type www.salesforceacademy.com, where you will type it? Hello? Satvik.
Yes, sir.
So where you will type that URL? Where you will type it?
The search box.
In search box. In which tool? In which application? In the search bar? In the search bar? Or in which search bar you're gonna do it?
In Chrome or
In Chrome or
Microsoft Edge Safari.
now what such kind of softwares are called now? No. Generally, so Facebook, these all are right? So these are social media applications or softwares. And Visual Studio Code is IDEs. They are development environments. Now, what these are called as? This Mozilla or Opera, whatever, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, these are called as browsers. Okay, browser.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and from where you are getting this data? See, you are opening this in your laptop using a browser. So that is clear, web browser. Web browser
Yes.
is in your laptop. Now, from where, if you are typing, suppose here, if I type postacademy.com, now I got this open. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, this software, this Salesforce Academy website is there, right? This
Yes,
website
sir.
is hosted on a server. If I can't show here is security reason, but in a GoDaddy website, in GoDaddy, I have hosted in GoDaddy and Vercel, there are two different applications. I have registered my domain, like Salesforce Academy is like a domain. I purchased, so and I have stored my code there in the website, so in the GitHub or other places. So from there, you are getting this data. Suppose if I stop there, from there, if I stop, even if you type it in the browser, you won't get this page. Okay, you won't get this page. Am I clear? Why? Because there is a server where this code is posted, or the where the code is residing. If I stop that server, then even if you type this, then you can't see the data. Are you
Yes,
getting?
sir.
So the place where this code, this web page is, this is my website. So I need to store it somewhere, right? So where
Yes.
the place where I'm storing this website or web page is nothing but a server. From there only you will get a data.
Yes,
If
sir.
if the server is on, then only any number of clients can connect to that server. If the
Yes, sir.
server is down, if you connect through web browser, from any place or anywhere, you can't connect it. So the place where the code is residing or web pages are hosted is nothing but a server. Okay,
Server. Yes, sir.
clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, few other things which may not be important, but it's good to know. Domain name or IP address and what is DNS. Okay. Okay. Now, uh, 1 second. Have you ever heard about the IP address? IP address. So if you purchase any mobile, then there will be IP address. Okay. IP address in even in the movies you will see that if there is a IP address, then we can track persons from that IP address. The mobile we can track it. So that means whenever any company manufactures a device, a laptop or mobiles, so they will assign a IP address. Okay, 192.168.1.1. So it's like some address given, some ID given to the devices. Okay, which are using internet. Now, this is one thing. This is IP address. Now, can we remember this IP address always? Suppose my IP address where I hosted the code is like a 101.160.1.150. Now, if I say don't type salesforceacademy.com, you just type my IP address, will you able to open it? No, right? Will you be able to remember these all things like IP address in this way? If you see here, in this way, can you remember like this? But if I say just write sfkc.com, you can remember, right? sfkc.com, you can remember. Now, so this is nothing but a domain name. Okay, domain name. Domain name is a human readable address used to access websites on the internet. So if you take any URL, suppose just now we have seen, right? If I go to this salesforceacademy.com, now this is a URL. In this URL, salesforceacademy.com is a domain name. My domain name, or I say my web address. Okay. So example, openai.com. So for any website, there will be definitely one human readable form. 192, 150, 160, that will be different thing. That is the IP address. But for the human readable purpose, so this is the thing. Suppose if you have a phone book, contact list in your mobile, then can you remember all the numbers for each and every contact? No, right? Instead, what you do, you save a number by giving it a name. Okay. So John or Ram, whatever you say, so you give a number a name. So number is the one which will connect to the particular SIM for the particular person, the mobile with the particular person. Suppose you want to call me, I will have one mobile number, but in your phone, you save it. In your phone, you save it as something called as some Kalyan or whatever, SFKC, Salesforce Academy. Like that, you'll save it. Now, this whatever you are saving in a human readable, in your understandable way, it's called as a domain name or web address. Now, the actual phone number which I am having 944 like that, that is nothing but IP address. This example I have told, taking the example of phone number and name, but generally every server, or yes, let's say every laptop, every mobile which is connected to the internet, then as per government standards, throughout the world, there will be a address associated in the form of a number that is nothing but a IP address. So we can't every time remember this IP address. We gave every IP address a name. Okay, we give every IP address a name. That human readable name is nothing but web address. The actual address is nothing but IP address, internet protocol address. Is this clear?
Sir, for uh, for every device, is there will be same IP address or it will be having?
No, different IP address, unique IP address.
Okay.
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 So this is about the IP address and the domain name or web address. Now I said there will be address associated, sorry, name associated with each address. Now who is responsible for this? Now there should be someone, right? If I type salesforceacademy.com, then suppose this IP address for this website where I'm hosting this website is nothing but some 192 point some values. Now who should have this detail? This number, this the name will point to this IP address. This name will point to some other IP address. Who should have these details? In our example, as I told, this is a contact list or the phone book in our mobile. But in websites or in a web technology or web world, who is responsible for holding this a name linked with a number, web address linked with IP address? Such details can be,
Domain.
domain name.
DNS.
Yes. So DNS is a thing or is a system where we have such details. Okay. That will translate whatever you type. If you type google.com, then it will translate to the IP address of the Google, and it will go to that server, where this machine is having, and where this IP address related server or machine is placed. From there, it will get the data. Okay, so such kind of operation can be performed by a system called as domain name system, which is similar to the phone book in our mobiles, which have name and number linked. So here also same, domain name or web address linked with the IP address. Clear? Now we came to the point called web pages, which we are going to write now, which we are going to develop now. Okay, web pages is a web pages are the part of the web page, or a singular part of a website where you will have the content like this. See, suppose if I say I don't have the website, if I say I don't have this website, I need to print a paper pamphlet, okay, pamphlet, and distribute in the Amirpet or anywhere, any colleges or somewhere near to the offices. So, but to my luck, I have the website. Means what I'm trying to say is, website is nothing but a copy, a online copy of your physical paper, right? If I open Sakshi newspaper, we have a Sakshi newspaper, which is a physical copy, and this is nothing but an online copy. You will have the text, you will have the images, okay, you will have the headlines, you'll have the colors, bold text, you have multiple things here, okay, but it is more advanced than a physical paper, because from here only you can open any page. In the newspaper also, you will have 9 pages, or like suppose 16 pages, 12 pages newspaper you will have. You need to turn each and every page physically. But to our luck, web pages are, by a single click, we can open any page. Okay. So just imagine that websites are nothing but a physical copy, soft copy of your physical newspapers or application form, whatever. If I open this www.facebook login, if I click on Facebook login, this is nothing but application form only, right? Create a new account. If I click, I get application form. Application form. Suppose there is no website for the Facebook, I should take a printout of this page, and I should fill each and every detail using my pen. Then I should submit it to the Facebook in a post letter. So unfortunately, by our luck, we have a website for this. So here only I am filling. So here also we can say that this is nothing but a soft copy, which can be very similar, which is very similar to the hard copy, like a application form or the newspaper. Is it clear? This we have to assume that this is nothing but a soft copy. This, whatever the website, that will have some input boxes, some headings, some text, some small text. So text will be different. Some input, which is a checkbox here, which is a drop down here, which is a password, which anyone can't see, which is the email address or mobile number, which is the first name, which is the last name. These are input boxes. And there is something called as a button here. Button. Okay. Here also, this is button, and here these are links. If I click here, this is a link getting opened. Okay, links. So links and buttons, this you can see on web page, but in a normal physical paper, newspaper, you can't see these all things. So this is the advanced soft copy of your physical newspapers or the application form that you have to assume at the starting level. Now let us try to develop a website now, or a web page. Don't call it a website because we are going to create only one page now, one page. How you gonna create? Let's see. One second. This is a Visual Studio Code, which is the IDE I'm using for development. Okay. Let me start with the basic examples. Everyone open your Visual Studio Code. Open. Okay. Now, I am not going to write it now. I'll explain step by step. So this is the code. This is the code. This code, okay. This code, if I open it, so how to open it? Let me show you. A basic way I will show you. Advanced way even I will show you. Go to the File Explorer. Go to the File Explorer and open the place where you have stored your code. Open the place where you have stored your code. So let me go to the second. So once you create here, I'll show you how the process of creation. Just I'm opening a one web page now. Just I'm opening one web page. Suppose let's take one example of fundamental tags. So this is a web page open for you know. This is a web page open for you now. Single web page, okay? One single web page opened for you on your browser, okay? From where? What is the location? It is hosted on my server only, na? My system. What is the location? It is in the D D drive under this PD1 folder under HTML, CSS subfolder. Now, here only I have opened it one. I have opened it. Okay. The file location. So from here I have opened it. Now, if you want to create, let me guide you now. Let me guide you step-by-step process of creation of a website now. Let me take new folder here. In this only, I am going to create new folder. This new folder, I am naming it as some HTML underscore PD1 007 1. Okay. Now, let me open that here. Let me open that. Let me close this another one. This is my website. Now, so this folder is created. In this folder, click on right click, click on new file. Or give it a name, give it a file name. You are going to create one HTML code. I will start with example one dot. You have to write like this. Name, whatever the name. Example one, Kalyan one, fundamental tax one, form, whatever name you have to give, and write HTM, which is called as the extension, or HTML. Okay, two extensions, HTM or HTML. You have to write it. Once you write this like this, it will be open for you. Okay, like this, it will be open for you. Now there is something. So HTML is a coding. Coding always will have some rules and regulations to write. Rules and regulations will be there for every coding language. HTML is also nothing but one kind of a language to develop your websites or web pages. Then even it will have some rules and regulations to follow. That rules and regulations in coding terminology, we call it as syntax. Okay, syntax to write a code. Now, we need to learn the syntax for every programming language, whether you are learning Java, JavaScript, Python, HTML, CSS, whatever the language, whatever the programming concept you are going to choose, then you have to learn the syntax, rules and regulations to write that code. Now, coming to this HTML, there is something called as element. There is something called as element, and there is something called as tags. Okay, elements and tags in the HTML. In any code, if you take, that code will consist of multiple elements. Multiple elements. Suppose I'll tell you. Now you have to tell this HTML. I'm going to write the HTML code. So this is nothing but a one element. Okay, big element, the big HTML element. Now, if I write H1, I'll tell you how to write. What is this? So this is example one heading or something. Now, this is nothing but one element. Okay, this is element, and in this element, this is the value that we want to print. This is a value given to this element, and this is there, right? This one. This is nothing but tags. One tag, opening tag, and this is a closing tag. Every element, or I say most of the elements, because there are some elements which have only opening tag, no closing tag. So every element should have or will have two tags. One is opening tag and the closing tag. And between that, we will have a value to print, to have some actions, whether it's a link, whether it's a column, table, image, whatever. But this is what you can write it in any way. This is example one, this is Kalyan. So whatever I want to write, I can write it here. But this is a rule you have to follow. Closing tag and opening tag. Okay. Now there is something called as H2, which is a one more kind of tag now. Now this is H2 example. I'll tell you what are these. Okay. So if I want to see how it looks now. So you understood right now? This is nothing but element. Element, even this is also element only. H3, if I write, this is also element only. Means we didn't give any value here, but it have a opening tag and a closing tag. Okay. Opening tag will be normal, closing tag will be hash, backslash, or forward slash. then the tag name or tag main icon or name we say. Now, if I want to see how it looks now, I have saved it. You have to click on Control S. Okay, you have to click on Control S. Then this is saved. This is saved in this folder, this file, which is x1.html, HTML code, which I have written, 5 lines of code is saved under this folder. Now, let me open it in a web browser. Let me go to this. Here I have, let me open it. Can you see it? This is a web page. Web page I have created because why I am calling it as a web page? I can open it in a browser. This is Microsoft Edge. Okay, this is Microsoft Edge, and in this Microsoft Edge, I am going to, so I am going to open, or I have opened a page, web page, which web page I have created using a HTML. Are you getting my point? I can write anything here. Suppose I go here. Welcome to Salesforce training. Class 6. Then instead of heading, there is something called another tag called paragraph tag, which is denoted by P. Then I can write this class has 2 parts. I can write here HTML and admin concepts. So if I write like this and save it, Control S, then I go to the this place where this where I have my code. See, welcome to Salesforce Training Classics. This is class. So if you see, this is all a text only, but depending upon the tag, they are part of you are getting different results. Okay, you are getting different results. Are you getting my point? So HTML strictly is all about learning tags. How many tags you know more, that much you can say you are perfect in HTML. Okay, let me open a big example. Another big example. See how many tags I have. This is head tag and body tag. I'll tell what is header. This is a list. This is list, and this is some H2 tag. This is action tag. This is a HR, another tag. Then table tag. Then TR, table row tag. Then table data tag. Form tag. Label tag. So input tags. So instead of saying tags, I say input element, label element, form element, div element. So if I say paragraph, this is paragraph element. So like this, if I say, that makes more sense because tag means it's like opening tag or closing tag, but element, it's the whole thing. Okay. This is div element. Inside div element, we have paragraph element. So paragraph element, how I can say, because it have a paragraph tags for opening and closing. Okay. If I open this website, what is the example here? Project on HTML. Let me go to my folder where this file is saved. Go to HTML. Project on HTML. This is on. Double click on it. So open. See, this is also I have created. This is a project. We have a whole website created, a web page. If you don't want to call it as a website, just we call it as a web page that we have created. Is it clear? Sirisha and Priyanka, Harmeet, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
The way we create a basic web page using HTML. How to create a HTML code, a basic HTML code. So here, this is all about basic of HTML or basic of web technologies. Now the question is, I'll explain more on the HTML. Like day by day, we will be learning these things. But the main motto of learning this HTML is, let me see you. Let me show you. This is a web page, right? This is a web page. Okay. This is a website. This is a website. I click on, I click on some settings. 1 second, settings. Not this one, wait. Developer tools, developer tools. Yeah, developer tools. See here. This is a web page, and this web page will consist of something right here. Now see, if I click here, the code related to this web page is displayed here. Means if you want to create any website, if you want to see, okay, see, this is a website. This is a unordered list. Clear? So any website is nothing but it's depending on HTML and JavaScript. Are you getting my point? Hello?
Yes,
So
sir.
any web page is nothing but can be developed using HTML. Even in a Salesforce, the Salesforce websites, in the Salesforce, we have applications and the internal applications, whatever we are going to write or develop, that also contains a similar syntax, similar rules and regulations, similar elements, and similar like elements tags which we have in the HTML. So learning HTML will help us to learn the Salesforce front-end technology like LWC or Visual Force very quickly and easily. Okay. So we'll take a 5 minutes of break. Till then, okay. Till then, I will share you something. Just go to that. Okay. Certain. So just to go through these notes and the things which we have discussed till now. We'll discuss more on this. Okay. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so who can share the screen now? Trisha, you're going to share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Share your screen.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Open your Visual Studio Code.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you already practiced.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Create a new file, name it something. Write a basic code. Don't write like this, man. Just start from basic. Leave this doc type, header. Just write some paragraph like that. Okay. Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. File document. In the body, you have to write something. Right? You write something like head and paragraph. Just two tags. Use two tags. Save it. Okay. So you are able to create a basic web page. Okay. So you are able to create a basic website, right? Is my voice is low to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So now I'm let me ask you if you have any uh questions regarding the video which I have shared, you can ask me. Okay. So this is all about the HTML, the basic HTML. But I highly recommend in this week, throughout the week, you have the time, right? Go to the two videos and complete them. If you have any questions, ping me. Okay, complete them. Each and every example, if you see there, those all the basic examples, you can have you can practice them. You can type it in your local systems and you can practice them. Like here, uh, Sirisha have done image forms like that. So you can create them. You can write it there. So if you have any questions, let me know on that part. Okay, we'll again come to the HTML in the next week, not tomorrow as well, in the next week. Okay. Till then, you keep practicing the HTML. If you make it very soon by the start by next Saturday, if you complete the HTML, those 2 videos fully and with all the examples, then we will start CSS and JavaScript. Okay. Now, go back to our Salesforce now. Go back to our Salesforce. Our Salesforce org. Close this and open the Salesforce org. I have shared in chat. Is that completed by everyone? Priyanka, open the chat. I have shared a URL. Everyone reply me in the chat. Is this completed by everyone? Is this a URL which I have shared? Can you hear me? Reply me in the chat. Is this completed by everyone or you have any questions? Okay. Now, okay. I think let me Priyanka, sorry. Yes. Everyone, did you remember what is our main building block? What are the main building blocks of our Salesforce platform? Like what are the main building blocks of the Salesforce platform? Just type it. If you can't speak, if you can't unmute yourself, just type it there in the chat. What are the main building blocks of the Salesforce platform?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
no, sir.
Sorry?
No, sir.
No, no. What are the basic building blocks of a Salesforce platform? Applications. I hope you have forgotten this, but they are apps, objects. In the starting class, we have discussed this one. Apps, objects, fields, and records. These are the main building blocks of Salesforce platform. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. Huh. Okay. I'll go with my flow. I think you can't unmute or you can't even text this. Apps, objects, fields, and records are the basic building blocks of the Salesforce platform. So, till now, we have seen how to create an object, how to create fields in the object, different types of fields. Even we have done with the relationship fields and the roll-up summary fields and formula fields as well. Then we know how to create a records. Records are nothing but in the contact you are going to create contacts. In the account you are going to create accounts. So in the cases or in opportunities, in another any object you are going to create any number of records, any number of rows are nothing but records. So this is all we have seen. The one thing which we have left or which we haven't done till now is creation of the application, creation of the app. In the Salesforce platform, if you click on the app launcher, can you click on the app launcher, Sirisha? So these are the applications standardly provided by the Salesforce. Now we know that Salesforce is highly customizable. You can create your own objects, your own fields, your own records, and you can customize anything. So in the same way, you can create your own app inside or on the Salesforce platform. Now let's see how to create an app in the Salesforce platform. Okay. Now let us see how to create an app in the Salesforce platform. Open setup. Okay. If you open setup, click on app manager, like type app manager. Open that. Okay. Now once you open that, click on. So if you see on the right side, top right side, everyone, like you create object, like you create fields now. So you are going to create an app in the Salesforce now. So you have two things now, new Lightning app and new connected app. For now, select new Lightning app. Okay. Select new Lightning app. Now, see, you got some page or some application form kind of thing where you can give your inputs, your app name. Give the app name as SF Academy, SF Academy, SF space KC, yeah, KCADEMY. So developer name, you give it any name. Your name, you can give it there. Yeah, okay. So not your name. I mean the API name of the application. Now you can create the image also. You can upload image. You can select the color. Instead of blue color, select another color. Yeah. Okay. Not an issue. Click on done. Now, 1 second. Org theme options. Just to use the app's image and color instead of org's custom theme. Means whatever you given, that only you use. No, don't use any custom settings. Click on that. Okay. Click on, you have clicked, right? Now, click on next. So now, this application, are you going to use on the mobile or on the desktop or on the both? That also you can do, because as I told, Salesforce Lightning applications are the applications which can be used on mobile as well as on system. So if you click on desktop and phone, setup and form factor, setup supported form factors, if you click on the desktop and phone, then this application will be visible in both desktop and phone. And leave this everything as is. Just leave it navigation style standard, and this everything same as this. Now, 1 second. Now click on next. Now utility items. On your application, what are the additional things you want to have, that you can add it here. So just click on this add utility item. Now select chatter. Okay. Not chatter feed. Just remove, click on remove. Add utility item. Click on home. First select home. Is there home? Type it. 1 second. 1 second. Why it is not add this item? Okay. Just remove this. Remove this. You just write 1 second. 1 second. Just give it leave it. Don't add it. Don't add anything. We'll add list. After that, we'll edit it and add it. Just click on next. Now here you select accounts. Okay. Now click here. Now click on some other things like contacts. Also you select. Contacts. Okay. Now click on home. Home. Like type home. 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 The red one. The red one. The click down red. Yeah. Hello, Sirisha. Red one. Yeah. Home. Now click on next. These are enough now for now, which is like a sample app creation. Everyone follow this. Again, I'll say the steps, but you follow this process. Click on next. Click on next. Hello, Sirisha. Click on next.
Yes, I clicked.
You clicked.
I have clicked, sir. Yes.
Here, okay. Actually, we can't see. Okay. User profiles. Okay. Now we can see. System administrator. Select system administrator. Okay. You skipped that one. Okay. No problem. No problem. Click on this again. go to this in the object manager, in this app manager, you will find the app. You go down, you can edit it. Once you created, you can edit it. Click on this Salesforce Academy drop down. There is a drop down, right side. Yeah, edit. Click on user profiles down here. System administrator, select system administrator. Save it. Now save it. Save everything and close this. You have saved, right? Okay.
Yes, sir, I have saved.
Now go to the next previous tab. This tab you go. Top home you see, right? You can click on back also here. Now click on app launcher. Click on see all. Everyone. Now what you have done? Sirisha, what you have done now? You have created
application.
an application. So not only objects, not only fields, not only records, you can even create applications on the Salesforce platform. Now click on that application. You have accounts, you have contacts, you have home. This only you added, right? So this only you have added, right? So that you can see it now. So this is your own application. Only the objects you add here can be seen by everyone. So you are, if I am running the academy, I have my objects. That objects only I will be visible. I will be making visible here. So this is how an application will be created, and the objects or tabs will be added here, like a home tab added, home page, and accounts and contact objects are added. So like this. So the process of object creation is, once again, quickly click on setup. Click on setup. Type app manager. Everyone follow this. So we have to click on setup. Click on app manager. Like object manager, we have app manager. Click on new lightning app. So give the details here. Details how to give, you have seen here. So at last, there is something called as user profiles. What is meant by user profiles is nothing but, so who need to see? There will be many people in your organization. So if you don't want everyone to see this application, then don't make it visible to everyone. Sales profile, that profile, you can make it visible. That profile concept you will come to know in the latter classes. But here, user profiles means whom you want to see this application or whom you want to restrict this application to see. That can be configured in the user profiles. So like this, if you give a name, then you add some utility items like that we have added. So not utility items, navigation item, I have added accounts, contacts, and home page that I can see on my app. So like this, you can configure your application. Or if you want to edit this application, so close this. if you want to edit this application, then you can edit this application, any application. Can you click, can you go down? So right click, click on the drop down, then click on edit of the any application that you want to edit and edit the application. Is this clear? Satvik, any question? Priyanka, Harni, Harmit, any question? Hello?
It is clear, sir.
Okay. Now, 1 second. Let me share something. Open this. Sirisha, open this page. I have shared in WhatsApp in this chat as well. Open that one in the trial head. Sirisha, you are opening this. Hello. Okay, I have shared in chat. Sirisha, I have shared in chat. Or else let me open. Let me share my screen. So this is the one I want you to complete. The first two things. Okay. Setting up of your org and create and customize your lighting application. Okay. What are these? Let me show you. In this, let me open the first one. What is meant by setting up of your org is you have to create an object, a tab for that object, create fields in that object, create records in that object. These are the things you have to do. That's it. Okay. Create custom object tab. So you may ask me, sir, already we have know this all things, but why again to learn this? So my my thing is here. We want to complete this module, which is of 2700 points and which is very important because here we are going to learn lightning creation of lightning applications, creating of list views, how to create the list views for the records, create record highlights with compact layouts and record page components and fields, buttons and links. We have to create user quick action. So these all things we are going to create. When we are going to create, when you have these two things ready. Okay, these two things, if you are ready, then only we are going to create these all things on these objects only. So we are going to create custom object here, custom tab, custom fields. That by tomorrow, you need to complete these two things for sure. Okay, one will take 30 minutes, one will take 20 minutes. So please do that. It hardly takes 1 hour to complete. So this first thing which we already know, and the second thing, creating of lightning application, just now we have discussed. So you have to complete that at any cost. For the tomorrow's class to complete these all remaining things. Okay, let me share it with you. This complete okay, that I have shared with you. So please do complete. No excuses will be given, because if you complete these two, then only I can complete these all things uh, with you. Okay, that is first thing. So this in this today's class, what we have done is we have seen about HTML and what is the basic syntax of writing the HTML, like tags and elements. So then we have seen like how to create the applications, how to edit the applications inside the Salesforce platform. So admin we have covered and this we have covered. Now let me do some other thing. Let me go with some other thing. Reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards. So what is this reports and dashboard? I will give just an introduction today. Tomorrow again we will complete these things also. Okay. So every time we need a introduction for every topic. As you know, we follow like watching a trailer first, then a movie next. So today we have gone through the like introduction or trailer to the HTML or web development, and we have also gone to the creation of applications on the in the Salesforce platform. Then tomorrow we'll see how to customize that application for to make it more user friendly, more advanced. Then now also we'll see how to create what is meant by like a reports, what is meant by like a dashboard, that we'll cover now. Okay, so let me open any org. So if I open here, so suppose let me take account. Let me take accounts. Okay. Let me view all accounts now. Let me view all accounts. Now, suppose, just see this one. Type. Okay. Type of the account is customer direct or customer channel. So like this, there are two different kinds of accounts, customer direct or customer channel. And one more thing, if I open Gene Point, and click on details, then there is something called as annual revenue. Okay, there's something called as annual revenue. So this account is a customer channel, and this annual revenue, one second. This annual revenue is some around some this much price. Now I want a report. I want to show to my manager that there are certain accounts which are customer direct or customer channel type, and which annual revenue something beyond the something range. So that report I want to make, I want to show it to my manager. How to make that report now? That we'll see now. So click on reports. Okay, click on reports. Here there will be something called reports. If you click on that reports in the sales application, click on new report. It's just very simple, very simple. So it's click on just opening a report tab, and inside that you click on create a report. Then you have to select a report type. Report type means what are the objects that will be involved on the report will be configured here only. or you want to have the accounts, or you want to have the contacts and accounts, or you want to have contacts with partner, account with teams. Now I just want accounts, right? We are talking about just uh, making a report on accounts. I don't want contacts mixed with accounts like that. So my report type, I will select as a accounts. Again, just listen. Reports are different. Report types is different. Report type means like what are the objects you want to showcase in that report can be configured here by using the report type. If you select contacts and account as a report type, so in your report you can show contacts and accounts as well. But if you select only accounts, so in your account, in your report you can only show accounts object. So I clicked on report. Now this is a something called as report development page, you say. Okay, report builder. If you see report builder, app builder, like that there, right? So it's a report builder now. Now you have to write a logic, write some filter. So if you click on all accounts, you'll get all accounts, right? Because of 1 second. So you have all accounts that have created all the time. But what type of reports you want now? Only customer direct, and you have now you have some condition what type of records to show. Only customer direct records I want to display. So I will go here to the filters. Okay, I will go here to the filters. Filters are most important thing. By filters only you can control. Okay, show me. If you click on show me all accounts or my accounts, my team accounts, like this. They're all filters. Created all time. Created also you can select a range. This year, this current year, this financial year. So like that, you can select the range of the creation date. And if you want to add a filter, you can add it now. How to add it? Let me tell you. What we are doing? Type. We are taking type. 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 Type equals to customer direct. I am selecting. Apply. Refresh. Can you see here? My report is only consisting of type. Which type? Customer direct. Because I have added a filter. I have added a filter on the field called type. That type field should be equal to customer direct. That fields, that records of accounts should only be seen on the report. Is that clear? Any question? Hello? Everyone sleeping?
Clear.
Clear? Okay. Now, this is about report. Now, this is just an introduction because you can add multiple filters and there are different types of what we call different types of reports. Reports with by comparing multiple objects. So like that, you have different types of reports. So that is like some advanced level of reports and dashboards. So if you click on outline here, columns, what are the columns? Now I have only these columns. I want to add column called as annual revenue. Just click on this. The annual revenue is also displayed here. Okay. So this is how you can control. Now, if I want to add a filter, I'll click on add filter again. Click on rating. I say rating should be warm. Rating should be warm. Then I'll click on refresh. So only warm rating records are only displayed here. Now this is displayed. This is not the end of the story. You have to create, run, and then you have the report now. Okay, save it. Where you have to save report name, new accounts report by Casey, I'll say, and this is should be unique name. For every object, there will be unique name, right? Because no two reports should be having same name. That's the main concept behind giving the unique name. So, like this, some description here. Now you have private reports that will be only visible to you, or you can select public reports also. So everyone can access here. Okay, public report. Click on save. Your report got saved now. Even you can edit it again. What are the again fields to display? If you want to delete filters, if you want to delete any filter, you can delete it. You can refresh it. So all the warm records will be saved. That is customer direct, because I even not added the customer direct filter. So here customer direct and customer channel. So click on save and run. Your report is saved again. This is now new report now. Again, you can click on edit. So you can again add filter, or you can add columns, like how many columns should display. I don't want this last activity. I don't want account owner. I just want account name and type and rating. I don't want even last modified as well. So I'll click on save and run. So again, I can see the short form of report this one. Clear? Any questions? Yes, no. Okay. So this is about reports now. This is about reports. So this is about reports. I want, this is not today's task, so don't worry. I want this reports and dashboard. Wait, this. Let me give introduction also to dashboard, but in this you complete only 1, 2, 3. Okay. Don't complete format your report and visualize your data with the Lightning Dashboard Builder. Just complete 1, 2, 3. If you are able to complete these 3 things fully, that's very good. If not, also don't worry, because definitely I will cover again filter your report, because inside the filter your report, there are something called as cross filters and lock filters on the report run page, and there is something called use filter logics. So there are different kinds of filters, standard filters, so row limit, what is row limit? So there are some terminology that should be used, that we will be seeing tomorrow. If you can read it and you can complete this, so it's very good. It's very easy. It's not something hard, but it's like a time taking. It will take almost 30 minutes to understand this thing. You have to read it, you have to understand this one. Okay. So it's up to you to complete it or not. But if you complete, that's very good part. Okay. This is about reports and dashboards. So you may ask me question like, are okay, we know what is a report now. So what is dashboard now? What is dashboard? Let me create another report now. I click on new report. So let me see all the report types. Then I will select opportunities as a report type. So I can make a report on opportunities. Start report. Let me select all time. This you can select, or you can select even filter here also. So I want opportunities here. I want to edit the status, opportunity status. closed one. Status opportunities only I want. So now I got this report of the opportunities which are closed one. Now let me filter it. I don't want all these fields. I just want stage should be there, right? Without stage, how we can see? Is it closed one or something? So, okay. Now amount created and stage. You got it. So these are the fields, and this is a report of opportunities which are on the stage close to one stage, close to one stage. Okay. Now I click save and run. New opportunities report by KC. The report unique name the system will generate. And I want to save this also in the public folder so that anyone can access here. Click on save. Now I have two reports. See, if I am the manager, or suppose you are the manager, someone from the team, and I need to see uh in my once a time, like at a time, I want to see the reports on opportunities, reports on accounts, reports on contacts. So like that, I want to see multiple reports at a time, Then I will go with the dashboard. What I do is I create a dashboard where I can add multiple reports at one place. Suppose I say this my dashboard is ESHB dashboard 1. So it will be again on the private, not on the, sorry, it will be on the private only. Let me create on the private, create. So this is a dashboard builder now, Lightning dashboard builder. How we should add here is charter table you can add. Charter table, like I'll explain you what is this. So if you click on widget, you want to have text, image or chat or table. I will select charter table. I'll select this report. I'll show you how it will be displayed. Let me create another charter table. Let me take another. So this report I have made. So I have all my reports. Two reports I have at one place. I can drag it anywhere. So like this. Let me save it. Your dashboard got saved. So done. Can you see here? I have a dashboard where I can see two reports at a time. Two reports at a time, I can see it. So this is how a dashboard is created. Why? We can see multiple reports. Even the chart diagrams, we can see bar chart, like pie chart, we can see that we will see in tomorrow. Once we have more filters on the reports, then we will get to know how to create a diagrams on this report. So for now, it's just a simple table, but dashboard is a place where we can see multiple reports data at one single place, one single page. This is one page. On this one page, I'm going to see two reports at a time. I can add any number of reports to my dashboards. We can add multiple reports to my one dashboard so that I can view them at a time. So if you see reports are at one single thing. If I open one report, I can see only one report. Okay, I can see only one report. But if I come to the dashboard, it's combination. I click on my dashboard. Okay. Clear? Any questions? Priyanka, clear? Okay. Now, so you have a lot of work to do. For the HTML, you have week to complete. But for this admin concepts of Lightning experience customization of creating app and this all, the setting up of your org, you have only one day till tomorrow 5 p.m. You have to be ready with this. And reports and dashboards, also you have to cover almost three modules inside that one. Three sections or three lessons inside that module. Please complete them and be ready for the tomorrow's class. So if you have any questions, now we'll have a question and answer session for a few minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have no questions, then we'll drop out.
Sir,
Yeah, okay. Chep Satik.
sir, you said to complete this lighting experience and customizations.
Yeah.
Sir, I have completed all topics, but only one topic I have left, sir.
Okay. What you do is
Sir.
you create a new playground.
Okay, sir.
You create a new playground and in that you start completing from 1 to.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Okay, okay, sir.
playground you have practiced on your own, right? So you
Okay,
create a
yes, sir.
playground. You create a playground for this class purpose, and
Okay,
in
sir.
the playground you create this one. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Now just complete those two things because we'll add few more things on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, this we have to complete all lighting experience customization
No,
or
no,
only first?
only two. First two, setting up of your org and
Okay, sir.
like creating and customization of Lightning app. Those are the two things you have to complete.
Okay, 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 sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Harni, you have any questions or Harmeet, Priyanka? Priyanka, did you get a time to
No, sir.
practice those? Harmeet,
This
you're
week,
telling something?
this week I did
No,
not
no,
see
I don't have
anything.
any doubt.
Okay. Priyanka, you're telling something?
This week I have not practiced anything.
Oh, okay. So you have time tomorrow. You go with this for sure. Because if you're not ready with this by tomorrow 5 p.m. now, what happens is that will be new to you. Whatever I'm talking, it will be like a surprise to you. Okay. Although you know those concepts, so if you don't have those all things created in your system, in your playground, it will be very hectic if you want to share your screen or ask some questions. So by tomorrow 5 p.m., every one of you complete this. I'll ask like Harmeet or Priyanka to share the screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Have a nice day. Bye. Bye. Take care, everyone.